Talk about this Hugfest. Going live now. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Gold Dirty Bastards. Tonight we're on episode 30, motherfucking 3. Trey, 33rd degree, whatever you want to call it. We're on Trey, double Trey.
We're on the Roger Craig episode.
Trey Lance, Trey Sermon, double Trey, offense.
Roger Craig.
No Womack, no Womack tonight.
No Womeezy.
He's taking a bye week, I guess.
His load management, we told him to chill. He's been he got a rough week last week, I believe. So told him to chill. Told him to relax.
Yeah, you gotta relax. He has feelings. Too. So we'll let him chill out. Tonight we got what are we gonna talk? We got a little bit of some boxing. We'll talk some boxing with the Mayweather Paul recap. Talk some Julio Jones, traded to the Titans. Clippers had a big win, Game 7. We'll talk some of that. A couple other things. Anonymous taking on Elon Musk. That's going to be another topic we got. And we also got the Loki trailer, the Loki episode dropping tomorrow. First episode dropping on Disney Plus. So we're going to talk a little bit of that. Sprinkle in a couple other things. We got some Giants talk, of course, and whatever else we get to. Probably some a little bit of Niner talk.
Yeah,
those are the main headers. So my co-host here, Big Leo. What's up, Big Leo?
What's up? What's cracking?
And I'm Nip. You guys can catch us on IG if you haven't seen down there in the bottom right corner at Gold Dirty Bastards Podcast. And that's Gold Dirty Bastards with a Z. Oh, we do got Womack. I guess he is making an appearance.
Blood, take the day off, man.
Is this trash or what? The audio suck or what?
It's pretty weak, but I mean, you can stay on for a little while. If it gets annoying, we'll just boot you.
Oh, thank you.
You heard me?
I'm glad I could stay on. I heard you.
Yeah, if it gets hella bad, we'll just boot you. It sounds all right now, though.
It sounds like he's in the UFO ship. Alien just got abducted somewhere.
Chilling in a boiler room with fucking Mankind or Undertaker or some shit.
Fucking driving to Utah. It's fucking dark as shit out here. Yeah.
You gonna watch the Jazz game or what?
You drove to the Jazz game?
Nah.
Game 1. Game 1 tomorrow.
I picked them, didn't I? Yeah, I picked them to go to the finals. The Lakers in their way.
Oh. Well, Mac did call that one.
He called Jazz. He called
and he had the Pacers. Don't forget, he had the Pacers as well.
Pacers.
I had Sixers, but it looks like Nets are going. I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna stop them. Leo called that. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, before the Harden trade too. I called it.
He called that one
before the Harden trade.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Sixers. I thought Sixers had a chance, but Embiid is kind of fucked up. But then he had 39, and they still lost against the Hawks Game 1.
And he's hurt too, right?
Yeah, fucking
he's hurt. He tore his meniscus.
Yeah, he has a torn meniscus. Yeah, that's gonna be bad.
The Hawks going out the cuts, huh?
Yeah, they got a nice solid team. They got Trae Young. They got and he's been playing pretty damn good. They got Capella. They got Capella. They got that. What's it? Josh or no Collins. They got the power forward. He shoots threes, and they got your boy. What's his name?
Bogdanovich.
But yeah, they got him too. So they've been pretty damn
his
good.
His brother plays on the Jazz. Bahan, and the other one is Bogdan. Yeah, the one on the Hawks is Bogdanovich.
Yeah.
Buhan or some shit. Buhan? I don't know what the fuck.
Wuhan.
But yeah, so playoffs are hot right now. I just finished watching the Suns and Nuggets Game 1. That was a pretty good game, but Suns blew them out second half. I took Suns in the over, so I got a little scratch coming my way. Nice pick.
I won some little cash too. I took that. I took that Atlanta versus Knicks game. The game where the Knicks got eliminated. I took the Atlanta and I took the under. I like that as well. And I won some game. I won some little cash on that Nets Heat game 4. They just totally covered. They covered the whole 4-game series. So that was probably the hot pick.
I hit 160 on my little parlay.
All right,
I just
that's
took over, and then I took Suns. So that was nice.
I like the
Give me a little
Suns for
something
today
to play
too.
with tomorrow.
Yeah, I
I'll
like the
probably
Suns
take
today.
Sixers tomorrow. I'm looking at Sixers. I think.
Did they go over?
Yeah, it went over.
Oh shit!
I
Okay.
think. Well, actually, I don't know because I think I like kind of teased it a little bit. So I dropped the points down a little bit on my end. I bought in. Let me see what was the.
Total was for that Suns Nuggets game. It was total of 232, and then I had it at 221 and a half. So yeah, it went over.
Oh yeah, it was two. Yeah, two. No, it was 227.
Oh my
Total.
bad, 227. Yeah, my bad, 227. It went over.
Yeah, I took that, so that was nice. Play a little something tomorrow, and I took a parlay too. The site I got lets me do parlays for the series. I took the Suns, Sixers, and Nets. So for the series on each of those, so that's cool. Looking forward to that. Hopefully that one hits too. It'll be a nice little 300. Put a little something on that. Womack muted himself. I guess he's
Yeah, because that was he's on the road. So I don't know.
on the road again.
Yeah.
Wolf man. All right, well let's get to it. So over the weekend, I was kind of amped up. At first, I was like, this fight is weak, whatever. But I got kind of amped up towards fight night for Mayweather versus Paul. I'm just hungry for some boxing. Even though I knew this was an exhibition, I thought Floyd was actually going to go for the knockout. They kind of played me on that. They got me on that. They hyped me up for it. I thought Floyd was actually going to try to knock these dudes out. But you could tell that they're like more buddy. They're actually friends outside of this. And so a lot of people were disappointed with the fight. I was disappointed as well, even though I didn't pay for it. I couldn't bet on it, first of all, because my site took it down when they said there was no judges. They took it. They removed it, so there was no. I could not get any action on it. But it's a good thing because I would have took the under. On here, I said Floyd in 4 or 5. And man, I was shocked that it went the distance a little bit.
Yeah. It was a straight Hugfest, like as we were watching it. But I'm not gonna lie. I think the Showtime was going after these links because all the links that I had were working fine until the Mayweather fight. Once that bell sounded for the Mayweather fight, I started losing links. But the links kept coming up. So I was watching the game. I was watching the bout, but I missed some of, well, there was no really action, but I mean, I missed some of that hugging that they were doing back and forth. But there was a good nice shot that Mayweather landed, and it looked like he,
all night. That's all they were doing.
And it looked like Paul
doing that shit.
Yeah, and it looked like Paul was gonna go down, but Mayweather kind of like caught him with his shoulder and got him with his arm.
Up, right?
Yeah, because it looked like you could tell like by the wave is the motion of his body. It looked like he was out already. Like he was
going down. Drop. Looked like Mayweather.
I seen that, but what round was that? And like, was it towards the end of the round or what?
I think it was like 4th. I think it was something like 4th, something like that. 4th, 5th, something. Because he was in gas.
But was it near the end of the round, or what part of the fight was it? Was it the end of the round, or?
I think there was like a minute left in one of them rounds. I think it was like a minute left in one of them rounds.
So they probably had a little gentleman's deal.
Probably.
They probably had a little gentleman's deal that they wouldn't. Mayweather wouldn't knock out Paul. That was probably in the stipulations, negotiations behind the scene. I'm guessing. I know a lot of people were pissed off. I know a lot of people were pissed off. The people who paid for it. We said on here many times, don't pay for this fight. You're tripping if you pay for this fight. Either way, I mean, we knew. I thought it was gonna be. I thought there was gonna be harder hits involved. I thought Mayweather was gonna tag him more, but the height and the size of Jake Paul, he had 40 pounds on him.
He was big.
Or Logan Paul, my bad, Logan Paul. He had 40 pounds on him, so Mayweather wasn't really able to. I don't know if he didn't want to or if he just couldn't, but the size seemed to be a problem. But I don't know if Mayweather just didn't want to knock him out or what. If he wanted to keep that fight going the distance. It seemed kind of like he did because he didn't really go hard. Not even late in the fight. He was kind of just coasting. It was just basically $100 million sparring for him.
Pretty much.
Against the bigger cat.
You said it was legal highway robbery.
Straight up
He ain't make a dime off GDBs. I know that. Nobody pay for that shit.
No one ever does. They don't pay for shit.
Tripping. We ain't paying for that shit. Yeah, but the links were fucked up this time.
Yeah.
That's probably Mayweather. He's a greedy bastard. He probably was shutting them down. Probably had some inside help, blocking that shit. But I wasn't about to pay for that fight, regardless, man. Like,
shit, I will say this though. At least fucking Logan Paul fought a fucking boxer. His fucking brother was sitting there running his fucking mouth. Dude, my brother is up for the cards. How about that? Like, what? Shut the fuck down, dude. Shut the stupid ass.
oh, yeah, there was a lot of assholes on IG afterwards saying, they thought that Logan Paul had won even though there was no judges. I was like, man, shut up. Like, first off, he had 40 pounds on him. Second of all, he did not win. I don't think he won a round. Floyd was taking it to him every time.
He only landed 13% of his shots, too. He was fucking lame shit. Oh, Floyd.
I mean, I thought Floyd was gonna take this dude out, but I was wrong on that end. I'll say that. But everybody's like hyping it up like Paul did something, but he ain't do nothing. He survived against a dude that he was 40 pounds bigger than, maybe more than that on fight night, maybe like 45, 50 pounds on fight night. And he didn't even he hit Floyd maybe once. They had that one replay where he caught him, I think, with the right hand, kind of landed on the temple, but it didn't hurt Floyd at all. And I mean, this dude was hella bigger than him. He had what, like 5 inches of height on him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Floyd got some long.
Reach, I think what it was.
Yeah, he had longer reach, even though he was short.
Only by an inch though. Floyd got long arms, but the height. I mean, when you're punching upwards, that makes a big difference. When you have to punch upward like 5 inches, that's you don't get like Floyd couldn't put the full power on them punches. When you're punching upwards, it's weird. Whereas if punching like straight ahead or down, it's a little bit easier. But overall, I mean, I ain't mad at them. Make that money. If people are dumb enough to pay for that shit, like, fuck it. I mean, you're stupid as fuck if you pay for that. First of all, Floyd has never been a knockout fighter in his whole career. So to assume he's going to get the knockout was, that was a dumb move. Because in his history, he's never shown to be. Well, I mean, early on in his career, he did. I'm not going to say that. Early on in his career, he did knock some fools out.
Pretty Boy was knockout. Money Mayweather was no knockout.
Later in his career, yeah, I don't know the stats on it, but I know he didn't knock very many people out. Maybe the last 10 fights, I don't think he knocked anybody out. I don't think he stopped nobody. Maybe 15.
He was more defensive and just more tactical with his later bouts. So that's how he was.
But he can't knock it. I mean, like he said, he got tons of money. He escaped the sport. Pretty healthy. No damage. No punch drunkenness. So you can't knock the hustle, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like there's a couple of guys he didn't really duck, but he did kind of duck, or he fought him at the right time. But I mean, overall, he got a solid resume, and I don't have him as a lot of people say top fighter pound for pound ever. I don't got him up there. I'd say maybe top 5 somewhere. But I like to see some guys that mix it up a little bit more. If you ask me who would win out of like him and Ray Leonard, I would take Sugar Ray. I think Sugar Ray had the speed offensively to give Mayweather problems with the jab, with the 1-2, and defensively, if he wanted to be, I feel like Sugar Ray probably could have been up there with Floyd if he was more concerned about just winning on points and ducking out a little bit. I think. What do you think, Womack? Where you got Floyd all time?
I think he's up there. Like he don't really go for the kill too much. He's more of a showman, so to say. I guess he'll let fights go the distance, try to give the people their money. I guess if you want to call it that. The thing I like watching, like what I like about Floyd is I like his movements. I like his angles that he hit people with. I like his defense. I like how he kind of, you know what I mean, like his game plans going in and how he executes the shit. He could punch a little bit more, in my opinion. Like he could make it, like a little bit more of a fight, so to say. I don't think he runs necessarily. A lot of people be like, "Oh, he be running," but if you look at it, he don't.
He do be running. He do be running.
I don't know. I don't think he runs a whole lot. I was watching a lot of his fights.
In some of his fights, he does, but like against Cotto, he stood toe to toe with Cotto. A lot of people were complaining about him running. I didn't see him running in that fight.
Yeah, the way he uses the ring, I just like the way he uses the ring and stuff. Now, like I said, can he punch a little more? Yeah, he could throw a little more shots to try and kind of wobble people at least. But he just tried to counter them and shit like that. But, he's up there. I mean, fuck, he's 50-0. Sure.
Ain't no doubt in my mind that he's number one defensive fighter of all time. That goes with that's easy. I mean,
Yeah,
only person up there maybe with him would be possibly Hopkins or Sweet Pea, I think.
Sleeping was
But I
nice.
think he's better than those two. I think he's better than Sweet Pea
shit, Tyson was good
defensively.
before he got knocked out. Tyson's defense was fucking.
That's how he got low and shit. Yeah, he was nice. It was nice.
When Cuss was there, he was raw.
Mhm.
Other defensive fighters, let me think off the top of my head. Ain't too many that were like on his level.
Hopkins is pretty good. Hopkins is pretty good defensively.
Andre Ward was pretty solid defensively.
Chavez too. Chavez had a nice chin. He knew defensively. Defensively, he was pretty damn good. Not until later when he was older and finally lost and got
He
dropped.
used to get hit a lot. I think he got hit a lot.
Yo, look, where would you, speaking of Chavez, where would you rank Chavez? Because honestly, that motherfucker fought like 100 fucking fights and shit.
I'm not that high on Chavez because of his resume. He had a lot of bums on there. So I know, you know, my Mexican folks are really hyped on Chavez, but I'm not one of them. I'm Mexican, but I do not have Chavez very high on my list just because, I guess in that regard, yeah, because I don't think Chavez really had the, you know, the competition level as, you know, some of these guys now. He had a couple good fights. He beat Meldrick Taylor. That was solid. But, you know, he didn't really beat nobody else like that.
I mean, would you rank Canelo's #1 all-time Mexican fighter? You almost have to at this point, I think.
Possibly.
Mexican-born fighter.
Juan Marquez. I like Marquez. I think Marquez might have a slight edge as of now. Possibly, but he got more losses. Now, Marquez over Barrera. Morales. But he got some L's too. But he had some tough comp. He had some wars.
These guys.
I would say Marquez. It's out of Marquez and Canelo. I guess Canelo's damn close. By the end of his career, definitely.
He needs a few more fights, but yeah, it's looking that way though. That motherfucker's looking damn near beautiful.
Yeah, Salvador Sanchez is another one, but he doesn't have. I don't think he has the resume either. I don't think he really has the resume. Morales, Ricardo Lopez was pretty raw back in the day. Oscar, you know, he had chances, but he didn't close the deal.
Oh, yeah.
I think
the
the coke.
Still good though. Yeah.
I think the coke fucked him up. You know, his stamina, the fishnets, and the inconsistency in trainers. He was always switching trainers. Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, first he went from Mayweather. Yeah, Mayweather's pops. He had Manuel Stewart.
Yeah.
He had many trainers. Like, he was always switching trainers. Like, I guess he didn't want to accept the fact that, you know, the coke binges may be to blame for that shit.
He was real good with Emmanuel Stewart, actually. That might have been, I think that was the right training for him. Because Emmanuel Stewart had him pretty decent using his combos and shit like that. And I don't know, because there was a point where De La Hoya was pretty nice. If he didn't, so talking about running, if he didn't run as much in the latter part of that half against fucking Tito, he won.
Nah, he beat Tito. He's tripping. But no, I think his problem was obviously conditioning. But aside from that, like, yeah, the fact that he was always switching trainers, because De La Hoya had probably one of the top 5 jabs in the history of boxing. Yep. He had a nasty ass. It was a solid jab too. It wasn't just like a little pawing jab. That shit was a snapper jab. It would snap your head back pretty fucking rough. And yeah, that left hook was nasty. Good movement, but you know, he couldn't get it done with the stamina. And like I said, he just couldn't settle on a training style. And that's you know, that's an indictment on his like self-confidence, I guess. He never really found his persona in the ring all the way. Wasted potential. He could have been one of the greats. I mean, he's still maybe top 15 overall.
Mm-hmm.
But he tend to fade away in the end of most of his big fights. Mm-hmm. And the only time he really left it on the table was that early in his career when he fought Ike Corte. That was my favorite fight of his. That was
it was a sick ass battle. That shit.
They were throwing him.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was the
12th round. Yeah,
I think he dropped him in the 11th or the 12th round.
He was down.
Mm-hmm.
He was down, and then he hit him with that knockdown.
Yep. and then get
He
up.
didn't knock him out though. It went the distance, right? He barely made it up. That was a sick ass fight. That was one of the best.
I was sick. I was a sick ass fight. I remember that.
And then the fight with your boy Fernando Vargas. That was ill. That was a war.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
whooped the shit out of him, though.
Sauce too. And he was juicing that fight. He got fucking worked.
I thought he kind of got robbed in one of the Mosley fights too. I thought he got the W in one of them. He lost the other one for sure. I can't remember which one was which, but Oscar didn't get all the calls. He didn't get all the calls. He didn't get all the judging scorecards.
I watched that fucking Mayweather De La Hoya fight again, and it was a little bit closer than what I originally thought. I still had Mayweather winning at 7-5. It was a little closer than what I thought.
I told you, I had that shit a draw. What was the fight?
Yeah,
what did they judge it as?
It could. Well, I mean, he won on a card.
Well, Oscar fucked up because, like I said, he went away from his jab in the later rounds. He stopped throwing it.
He started to gas out too. And, you know, that's like you were saying. That's one of his things. Like he gassed out later on. Just really finished too hard. But yeah, I mean, there was a round that I think it was like round 4 or round 3. I mean, it could have went either way. I just gave it to De La Hoya. But yeah, at the end, I had a 7-5. It was a lot closer than I thought it was. Actually, I watched that fight so long.
It was a pretty good fight overall.
It was a good fight.
But the only reason I brought that up was because I felt like Mayweather kind of ducked him in the rematch. He retired, and he never gave Oscar a rematch, which is funny because he gave Maidana a rematch and he gave Castillo a rematch. So I don't know if he just – and then him and Oscar continue to have beef. So I don't know. I'm not saying Oscar would have got the W in the second match, but I would like to see that one again. That would have been De La Hoya versus back in the day. I would have liked to see.
Oh yeah.
He should have got that rematch from Mayweather. I think.
They should just fight now. Fuck it.
Insane exhibition.
Mayweather.
Oh, yeah, they're making
Mayweather was smoked De La Hoya now. That shit wouldn't even be close. But a lot of people I think Floyd gets a lot of too much criticism. I'm not as I'm definitely you know damn well I'm not his biggest fan. But I feel like he's definitely a boxing legend and a great defensive fighter and a great all-time fighter. But
smart businessman.
You can't knock the hustle. I mean, he's made more than any boxer in the history of the sport. And after retirement, he's making more than any of the current fighters, even Canelo right now, fighting YouTubers. So you really can't knock the dude's hustle. I don't like his persona. I think he kind of is a creep. He be on some weirdo shit. Bad role model for the kids. But overall, he's a great boxer. You got to give him his props in that end.
Hell yeah.
Look, if he just learned to read, it'd be all good. Like that put him over the top. I'll put him over the top. He's learned how to fucking put syllables and shit together. Like that shit would just be it. Like, that'd be it.
Yeah, so where do you see so after the fight, Mayweather said he's not doing any more boxing, regular boxing for sure. He said he's done with supportive boxing, but he didn't totally close the door on another exhibition fight.
Oh yeah. I think he's
I could definitely see him either fighting Logan Paul again or Jake Paul.
Their little brother, yeah.
Possibly Conor Part 2. So he'll wait probably another year or two. When he needs to make another $100 million, that's easy money, just money in the bank right there. He doesn't take any real threats.
Yeah.
It's a glorified sparring matches.
That's what it is, yeah.
And as far as the Paul brothers, you had Jake Paul talking a lot of shit, and then I guess he got a little bit upset that Canelo was clowning the fight. Canelo had like a little circus meme on Twitter, and was basically yawning, I think, on one of the emojis. And then Jake Paul jumped in and was like, I forget exactly what he said, but he was talking some shit about you can't even sell pay-per-views, blah, blah, blah.
That's stupid.
And to that, I was just saying, I quoted Canelo online, payday, payday, payday. He wants that payday because Jake Paul just wants that payday. But we all know Canelo would smoke either one of these dudes, probably both of them if they fought at the same time. He'd probably whoop them both. Because a lot of people don't realize, Mayweather gave up 40 fucking pounds. Like, that's nothing light. When he fought McGregor, and everybody's like, well, look Logan Paul made it fucking 8 rounds. He didn't get stopped, and Conor got stopped in 9 rounds. Blah blah blah. Yeah, but Conor, I looked at it. Conor only weighed in 4 pounds heavier than Mayweather. Logan Paul weighed in 40 fucking pounds heavier than him. That's a huge difference when you talk about absorbing punishment. So I don't think that's apples to oranges. That argument bears no merit here. Has no merit here because that 40 pounds in height difference. McGregor was like almost in the same weight class as Mayweather on fight night. Probably put on maybe 15 pounds. He probably outweighed him by about 15 to 20 pounds fight night. But Jake Paul was like more like 45 to 50 pounds on fight night. So I mean, I don't really give Logan Paul much props on this fight. Yeah, he did what he's supposed to do. Like he stayed up, but like we seen that footage where Mayweather looked like he had him hurt. Probably could have went for the kill if he wanted to.
It looked like he was to take a nosedive too, because he was going down. That's what it looked like to me. So, and I don't remember I can't see what round was that. So, but that's to me. It looked like he was about to go down.
And I missed some of it too. Like I said with the links, I didn't get to see the full fight.
From
what I did see, Mayweather was winning it easily. He was hitting him with the cleaner shots. Paul was gassed for like maybe the last 3 rounds.
He was gassed after the second round.
Yeah,
he was out of it already.
After that first round where he thought he was doing something without throwing all that punches, and wasn't doing shit. That was it.
I wonder what the purpose was for them not having the judges, even though it's exhibition. Like, why not just have the judges? It don't fucking matter. Like, that was weird.
So you could have this basically I mean, just continue it. You know what I'm saying? You have the Paul fans saying, well, he heard him. There's little clips here and there, but it's just if they want to go for another one. I mean, I don't know what was the total how much this pay-per-view made, but I mean, I'm pretty sure they made hella bank. So
probably made some good money.
Yeah. And they had
go ahead.
And they had a lot of boxers out there. I saw Evander Holyfield, of course. Terrell was there for Ocho Cinco. That fight was pretty good too. I don't know if you guys were able to catch that, but
I only caught the last round and a half. I thought it was going to come on later in the card, so I wasn't even paying attention. And then
it was the first one, I believe.
Yeah, I put it on and I was like, "Oh shit, these fools are already fighting." And then I turned on, and Ocho Cinco got dropped.
Yeah, that was funny though. He tried to give him like a high five, like after nah, bro, you got to go to your corner. You about to get, you need to get the ref got to count.
He got clocked too. That was a clean shot right on his face, temple, right?
Yeah, it was like I think it was like right here, like the chin, neck area or something like that. But he got him good. So
we got a comment. AD, what's up? What's up, fam?
Yo,
what's up, mate? AD, did you catch the fight? You got any insights on the fight?
Oh, he was another one hit me with the links.
He'll jump in here. There we go. So he says that main event was bad for the boxing culture. Shit, I agree and I disagree.
Yeah.
Because the only thing I will say is it's getting the boxing out there again. It's another avenue for it to be seen, and for these younger little YouTube fuckers, they could check it out. The Ryan Garcia fans, not really necessarily boxing fan, but it looks like it's getting a little bit of crossover appeal, which is always good for the sport. And then on the other end, it's allowing some of these MMA fighters to eat. They're getting Woodley's getting a fight, so he's going to get some paydays out of this. And them dudes ain't eating. They're not eating on UFC side, and that's bringing that into light, which is a good thing, because Dana White is raping them fools. So that's one good aspect of it. I do say it's kind of it's fucked up that these two rich little fucking clowns get to just jump in there and leapfrog a bunch of more deserving opponents.
Yeah, that's what Rage Mozilla was saying last episode or a couple of episodes ago. He's like, yeah, that's the only part that he felt like it wasn't fair. So to these upcoming boxers and shit, the ones that are jumping from amateur to pro. So
yeah, I was listening to Tyson. He had Mario Lopez on there a couple of weeks back, and they were talking about the lead up to this fight. They were saying the similar stuff that it's good and bad for the sport because it does bring exposure. Tyson kind of agreed, like with what I was saying. He was saying like let them eat, and at least like other fighters are getting to eat off of it as well.
Yeah,
but I mean I see where AD's coming from too. for the boxing purists, the big time boxing fans, it was kind of like a circus atmosphere.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, the Migos coming out and
Yeah, Migos are fucking weak. I don't fuck with the Migos. Womack, what are your thoughts on the Migos? Migos.
Amigos?
Not vegans, the Migos.
But
Like, they try to claim themselves like they're the best rap group like ever. Like, fuck out of here, dude. Like, I don't even understand the motherfuckers half the time. I don't even know what the fuck they be saying.
that's true.
Just put their bullshit over some, little southern beats. That's
Nice little beats they did. They be having some nice little beats though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Beats are kind of nice.
Beats, but I mean, fuck.
I don't like that. Man. I don't fuck with none of
their
that
fucking
shit.
vocals and listen to the fucking beat. It'd be just fucking,
I haven't listened to any of their shit ever, so I can't really comment. But from what I've heard, like some of their bullshit, like just skimming through, and yeah, I don't fuck with it. I'm good. Skip.
All right. It's all good.
Skip. I don't mess with none of this younger generation music, pretty much though. So only one I really fuck with is Cole, J. Cole. I like his shit.
The album was nice.
Fuck with Cole. That shit with Cam on the intro, that one was ill.
That's hard. Shit. Too hard.
But as far as like back to the boxing, circle back here. So Jake Paul has a fight coming up with Tyron Woodley. We talked about that. UFC
Last
fighter.
week, yep.
That's going to be a pretty even matchup. I think Woodley, because Woodley's not a boxer. He's more of a wrestling background, but he definitely does have striking skills.
Yeah.
So, and the height wise, Woodley looks like he's given up a couple inches, but it's more, it's less of a discrepancy than with Mayweather and Logan Paul height wise. I think it's a little closer. I don't know off the top of my head, but it looks like maybe Jake Paul maybe has like 2 inches of height on him, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's going to be a solid matchup. But Woodley is going up because I don't think he fought that heavy at like 190. I don't know what weight this is going to be at, but I think Jake Paul probably does have a weight advantage. But I still would bet if I was to bet on it, I would take Woodley. I think I got Woodley. I'm riding with Woodley. Definitely riding with Woodley. I don't know if I'd bet on him, but I'm hoping Woodley pulls through.
Yeah.
But I mean, we do still want to see these guys against real boxers. We still haven't seen it. I mean, you've seen it at Floyd's 44 years old. Floyd's given up 40 pounds. How many weight divisions is that? Like 4, 5?
Yeah.
Maybe more?
Yeah, I think if Logan Paul would have fought someone his size, he probably would have got fucked up. That was a real boxer.
Even somebody smaller like a Canelo. Like Canelo would smoke these dudes, even if he gave up 20 pounds.
Yeah, because Canelo would have went for the hill shots. Like, he wouldn't fuck around like that.
He would have fucked him up in the body, too. Canelo would have smoked him. Yeah, but Floyd ain't got power like that. Not anymore. He got a little bit of power, but I mean, he ain't a body. He's never been a body puncher. You got any possible matchups you want to see out of Logan Paul?
Logan Paul, like
Tarver?
Ain't no professional. Yeah, I'd say Tarver. I mean, ain't no professional.
He's not gonna fight any current boxers, but let's aim for like retired boxers. I guess that's more fair.
I would say Canelo. I mean, not Canelo. De La Hoya should get on this.
I could see Chavez Jr. trying to jump in there. He's always looking for attention. He's weak, so I might take the Paul brothers against him. Cotto would be nice. That's a nice one, Womack. I like that. He's a little bit smaller though.
There was one name you mentioned before. You definitely would eat all of this. Is Mayorga. If he jumped on this, that would be kind of sick. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm down for that one. I would see that. You want a circus? Yeah. You want a circus atmosphere?
Yeah.
Get Mayorga. He'd probably be spitting on him in the press conference and shit.
Talk about his mom, his girl. Yeah, all that shit.
That would be a good one.
Prince Nassim against fucking Logan Paul.
But have you seen Prince Nassim?
Yeah, he's hella fat.
Huge.
Now. I said your boy let Maidana get a shot at him. Maidana's cold.
Hey, Maidana
even out of shape. Maidana
is another one that got huge. After that Mayweather fight, man, you could tell he was eating good.
80 got a comment. That was a ridiculous money grab. Floyd said so himself. It was a heist. I mean,
yeah, he said it. a legal heist.
It was a heist, but like I said, it did bring some attention to the sport of boxing. Like I said, the little younger crowd, YouTubers,
TikTokers and all that shit.
TikTokers.
Yeah.
So I definitely see what you're saying. Like Floyd, he knew what he's doing. He's smart. I mean, you can't be mad at the dude for going passing up $100 million to fight some fucking bum. I would do the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
100 million. But I mean, he's already said he's retired. He's 44.
Yeah.
Do we really want to see him come back? There's no real point in fighting like, Spencer or Crawford, because even if those guys beat him, they're not going to gain anything. Or you beat a 44-year-old Mayweather. There's no point either way. You know what I mean? I don't think. I think Floyd's pretty much proved what he had to prove. Like I said, I don't got him like best ever like some of these fools who be like, oh, he's the best ever. I got him maybe, I'd have to look at it, but probably somewhere maybe top 5 or 6. Top 5 or 6, I think. We'll do it. We should do it like all-time top 5 boxers pound for pound. We should get that shit popping. What y'all think? Couple episodes? Doing a couple episodes?
Do that.
We could do that.
I think that's pretty much it for this fight. Any other takeaways from this one?
It was cool. It just it's these links, man. Yeah, you gotta watch out for these links now. I mean, they were catching these links, and they were dying. I mean, there was one time I got like text message like, "Bing, bing, where's it? Hey, got a new one, got a link, because all of them were just dying." So, yeah, these guys were coming hard for them links. Maybe I shouldn't say anything about no more links. I have no more links, fellas.
Yeah, that shit was weak. They were definitely trying to lock that shit down like Mutombo, block that shit. But I mean, whatever. If they block them, I'm still not paying. I don't give a fuck. I won't pay for those fights. I don't pay for UFC. I don't pay for none of these pay-per-views. And I used to order all of them back in the day.
Yeah. The only
Y'all
one
remember Lab Days?
Yeah, the only one I think I might end up ordering is that Wilder versus Fury. I might order that one, but other than that, nah.
I'm going out on a limb. I'm taking Wilder in that one.
Okay.
I think I've watched some of his footage, sparring and training. He looks different, man. He looks like he can box a little bit more. I know it's easier when you're watching like him hitting the bag and sparring and not going up against live comp. Like killer comp.
Yeah, and there's a date for that already, right? It's July 24th, and that's happening in Vegas.
Yeah,
I believe so.
I think I don't like Fury. I've already said it. I don't like that dude. I think he talks way too much shit, and he's a little bit overhyped. He hasn't even fought Joshua. He been kind of like ducking Joshua, and they said that there was some funny business going on because, like, they knew this shit was hanging over him, the Wilder court case, and he was still. Joshua was called him out on this shit. He was like, he's been saying we're gonna make this fight happen, knowing damn well they were never gonna make the fight happen. They knew already pretty much that Wilder was gonna win that case. So he was like, you're full of shit. And then he called him out on a bunch of other stuff. He was like I think I mentioned how Billy Joe Saunders' pops was getting pushed around by security, and he didn't even jump over. You seen like a lot of other people jump over the fence. He didn't even jump over. He's just chilling there watching. Only thing that was separating him was a barrier. So I think he's like one of them phony baloney motherfuckers. I don't fuck with him. You kind of like him though, right, Leo? That's your boy, lightweight.
No,
You kind of like him, right?
I don't like him. I mean, no.
Good trash on him and then try to put it on.
I wasn't like it, but I just like his style, how he fought. I'm not saying that was a.
For a big motherfucker.
Yeah, for a big ass goofy. I like his.
He's packing his gloves.
Yeah.
Or he loosen them up.
I like his skills on that one.
With the funny.
No, I mean he could box. He could box, but I just don't like his persona. He gets on my nerves. Like, and I don't like the fans just like jumped on his dick.
He's a cheater though. Cheat man's fun.
Well, they dismissed that first fight. They're just like, oh well, he got knocked out the second time by Fury. But it's like, man, that was the first fight was a slugfest, and he almost had him out if he didn't rise up like the Undertaker.
Yeah. And there's a lot of I was just looking at the boxing schedule right now. There's a lot of events coming out in June, especially in July. And I don't know if you've seen this one, but on June 19th, in Jalisco, Mexico, pay-per-view. Pretty much the Chavez are going to fight. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. is going to fight Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
10 rounds, cruiserweight. And then you're going to have his pops, Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. versus Hector Camacho Jr., 6 rounds middleweight exhibition. And then I don't know, but there's another Chavez, Omar Chavez versus Ramon Alvarez, 10 rounds middleweight. Yeah, so in this pay-per-view, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 matches. So, holy shit. I just saw this right now. I didn't. So
yeah, 80 says Wilder in 5. Yeah, I'm with you. I think Wilder's gonna pull the upset. I'm gonna put some money on that one. It's plus 220 right now.
Heavyweight fights never go the distance.
This is go decision. So they go for a trilogy. This is gonna go to trilogy, man.
It's already the third one. What you talking about?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The first one was that one where it went
draw.
Where draw.
And then tight, and then Fury won the second one. Okay, I got you. Okay.
Oh shit! Fumbled my phone. It's all good. And then he says, AD also says Andrew Ruiz should fight one of the Pauls. That would be a good one. I'm down for Ruiz versus the Pauls.
That would be kind of funny.
Roy Jones or Hopkins would be nice too. What other boxing shit we got on there? I did see that.
Also,
Lomachenko will be fighting soon.
Yeah, Lomachenko is fighting versus Nakatani, 12 rounds, lightweight. This is going to be on June 26th. This is going to be on ESPN Plus. And then also Shakur Stevenson is fighting on June 12th. This is going to be also on ESPN Plus versus Jeremiah Nakathila, 12 rounds for the vacant WBO interim junior light title.
Yeah, and Inoue is fighting on the 12th too.
And let's see what else. Oh yeah, and the 19th, June 19th, Inoue versus Michael Dasmarinas, 12 rounds for Inoue's IBF and WWE bantamweights. So that's gonna be there's a lot of fight going on. ESPN
and
Plus.
There's a big UFC. Adesanya's fighting this weekend against Vettori.
Yeah,
Vettori's tough, so that's gonna be a good fight.
And then on the 19th, and then on the 19th of June, June 19th, Miami Triller pay-per-view, Teofimo Lopez versus George Kambosos Jr. for 12 rounds for Lopez WBO, WBA, and IBF lightweight titles. So yeah, there's a lot of action coming out the next month.
And Jim Lampley making his return for all my OG HBO fight fans. Triller and DAZN, I've been saying they've been lacking in their announce team. They should hire these HBO guys, and Triller jumped on it and hired Lampley as their lead voice. So that's a power move. That's a smart move by them.
And also on the 19th of June, Houston, Showtime, Jamar Charlo versus Juan Macias Montiel, 12 rounds for Charlo's
bum fights.
WBA for the WBC middleweight title. So yeah,
everybody's gonna want to see Charlo fight Canelo after beating some bum, right?
And on the 19th as well, and on the zone, Jamie Munguia versus Masij Sulecki, 12 rounds middleweight. So there's a lot of fights going on. Holy crap.
I wish y'all would criticize Charlo and Andrade the way y'all criticize Canelo, because he be fighting people. Who do these dudes be fighting?
And then also, but this is on July 17th, Showtime. Jermell Charlo versus Brian Castano, 12 rounds for Charlo's IBF, WBC, and WBA junior middleweight titles. And
we got fake Logan Paul. Logan Paul
title.
Jumping in. Fake Logan Paul. What's up, fake Logan Paul? Thanks for listening.
with the funny check mark.
Yeah, with the fake check mark. The Bolex of Logan Paul's.
So yeah, there's a lot of action coming out this next 2 months.
No doubt.
Oh, Guillermo Rigondeaux is coming back. I haven't seen him fight in a minute. He's fighting August 14th on Showtime. And then on August 21st, you got the Errol Spence versus Pacquiao. There's a lot of fights going on.
That's going to be lit. I think I already said I'm taking Spence.
Yeah, a lot of action.
Haas.
Spence in the distance.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Pacquiao wins. I mean, comes out.
I smell a bit. I smell a bit, Leo. I smell a little bit.
I don't know, man.
I smell some wings.
Pac-Man been on that juice. He's eating those, super juice lumpias. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure.
Nah,
He got
Spence
something.
Dipped in some fucking.
Yeah, dipped on that clear.
Spence got too much for him, man. He's too young. He got the height. He got the reach. He got the jab. He's a counter puncher. He's a body puncher. I think Spence wins this one easy. I think Spence wins this easy.
Yeah.
I don't see Pacquiao being able to catch him slipping like he'd be catching people early. Spence has decent defense.
Yeah.
He's not like Mayweather, but he got decent.
Yeah,
he don't get hit clean very often.
Yep, exactly. And I've been said, man, his whole fucking career, he's still a reckless fucking boxer. He be throwing and leaving himself open for shit. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets fucking couple when he tries to do that fucking bullshit flourish.
Might get Marquez up. Night time part 2.
I don't know about that. That was
get the memes ready.
Shot.
Get the memes ready.
Spence got fucking power to do that to him.
Spence got power. Yeah, he does. I mean, he don't got super power, but he's a hard body shot. He's hard body puncher.
Yeah, that's the thing. And, but I don't know. You might have to go too low. You might just have to jab him up.
You got to respect his power. He's not like he don't have like that heavy-handed one-punch power, but he has enough to like accumulate a knockout. Cumulative.
Stars, bro. You can get your little fucking...
But Manny be coming in reckless, like you said. If he comes in reckless and Spence hits him with the right counter, he could put him out. I mean, Marquez don't have superpower, and he put him out cold.
Yeah.
Marquez was never like a super power puncher. He was a great boxer.
Pacquiao always does that shit. He always comes in and just throws those shots without reckless abandon, no regard for nothing, just trying to hit you. That's when he gets caught with all the shit. A lot of fights he lost because of that shit.
All right, so I think we're pretty much done with the boxing talk for the night. We've been killing on the boxing. We've been heavy on the boxing lately.
Mm-hmm.
We got to save some of this for TDC. TDC will be coming back soon. We've been having some talks about bringing TDC back.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
There's been talks of maybe doing it as a
segment,
just as a segment on this one, possibly.
For sure.
We can make that work. Either way, we'll figure something out. But we got to get that. Definitely got to get some more boxing talk in. The fans love it, and we love talking about it. So it's a win-win. Well, we got the shit. We got it in our minds. We're gonna make it happen somehow, some way.
Yeah, it's gonna be a summer full of boxing.
Oh yeah, that's big for summer, especially with the football. Football having a little bit of a lull, having a little bit of break. It's gonna be good to get some boxing talk in here. Fill in for football. Those are my two favorite sports anyway. And hoops. I guess hoops.
Training camp, I guess. So July. We got till July for you.
All right, well, let's get to some other news we had over the weekend. Some big news from a football. Speaking of football, Julio Jones traded to the Titans. I believe I called that one. I didn't call it 100%, but I said Titans or Patriots. I said he was going to go to an AFC team with more collateral to offer, even though they didn't offer much for him. I think maybe we didn't want to offer that third or fourth because we already gave away our first. So next year, if we had offered a second and a third, we would have no picks until the fourth round, maybe. I think that's why we just offered them a second and a fifth or something, and they probably declined it.
It wasn't really that. I was reading on a little article earlier. It was saying that the Titans offer was like already in, and then the Falcons kind of like hit up not just Niners and the Seahawks, but just the whole NFC West. Kind of gauge where shit was at, and there wasn't too much interest.
Well, not only that, like I said, you're not going to want to trade him within conference. That makes no sense. Yeah. If you can avoid it, why would you trade him to one of us if you're going to get around the same amount when you could ship him to the AFC and you don't got to see him until Super Bowl? Like that's
you only can see him once in a while.
No, but you got to go through him to get to the Super Bowl though, as opposed to facing him in the Super Bowl. It always makes sense to trade your stars to the opposite conference, whether it be basketball or NFL. In my opinion. The smart GMs do that kind of shit. The dumbasses don't.
I know, or you're very desperate.
Yeah.
Ship them
out.
I
think it was more the Titans just fucking ate his whole.
I think,
we could have afforded to do that too, though. We could have afforded to do that.
Yeah.
We don't do that though. We don't go after big name, big players. We don't do that. In the
we like
Lynch, Ince, Shanahan, we don't go after stars. Have we gone after one star?
No, we haven't.
Sherman, I think Sherman would be the only one.
Sherman wasn't the star. He was already on the down of his career, and he was on they were going after a prove-it contract where you get him for bargain basement.
Yeah, he already came off of that. He was coming off of the injury anyway on that first year, so it was like a star.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
They paid Quan Alexander star money. I don't know why they did that.
Yeah, he was coming off injury.
Me and Womack were definitely against that shit from when we heard the rumors. We were like, fuck no, don't pay this dude. And we caught flack. Web zone fucking idiots again. What do you know, man? You should be I should be the fucking GM.
You should.
You damn Skippy. I wouldn't have got Quan Alexander. We called that shit. We said he's injured. You're gonna pay him so much money, this and that. Like,
we called that shit. Always missing out the tacklers.
Now there's talks of us actually bringing Quan back. I'm not opposed to that. If you get him on a cheap ass deal, because I've been saying I'm scared of our linebacker depth. I think that's one of our Achilles heels. Because if Dre Greenlaw goes out or Warner goes out, you got some huge. Unproven dudes.
That's huge.
And the way we've had injuries the last 2 or 3 years, actually the last like 5 years, we seem to like lead the league in injuries. It feels like. I think that's going to be a factor.
Yeah, and that's going to have to be addressed again next year, maybe with our second rounder, our only like worthy fucking pick for all that, or a fucking corner. And again, our corners too. And our corners, I was more scared of our corners than our linebackers. I'm still shook on the fucking corners. Like, we got Mosley and Barrett, and them two, still had injury problems. Mosley gets smoked, and after that, it's like, I know we got them young rooks, but they're still rooks.
I like Ambry Thomas. I told you I liked Ambry Thomas even before the draft.
He's good, but he's still, I don't know if he's a slot guy or you put him on the outside. They say he's an outside guy.
I think he's solid. I think he's going to be, of course, his rookie year, he might not be up to par, but I think eventually he's going to be a solid corner for us. Starter. I say he's going to be starter.
Well, we need that fucking, I still think we need that number one corner. A lot of people don't.
Oh, yeah.
Just like we need that number one receiver, I think so.
You think Sherman comes back after this Tony Jefferson?
I think Sherman comes back.
After this Jefferson signing?
He doesn't seem to be a big market for him.
Yeah.
What do you think, Womack?
You know what? At this point, I wouldn't be opposed to it because, like I said, we still need corners. You can teach some young dudes some shit, too. You don't want them learning from fucking Mosley.
Could learn from Jimmy Ward.
Prime time, Jimmy Ward.
How not to fucking make plays, how not to get turnovers.
The one thing I'll give Jimmy Ward though is he does be sticking. I give him that. He fucking hits. That's his best attribute.
But there you go. Like he lets people catch the ball. Like fuck. You fucking be solid. You make no plays on the ball. That's what we're fucking missing.
So getting back to this Julio Jones from a Titans perspective, where do you think this puts them in the Super Bowl contenders?
I think they're pretty solid now.
If he stays healthy, they're going to be a potent offense because you got AJ Brown, Derrick Henry, and now you have Julio Jones. They did lose Jonnu Smith to the Patriots in the offseason, but on the outside, man, those two dudes pretty fucking solid.
Hell yeah, solid, man.
And you could run some play actions with Henry and get Julio Jones deep. And Julio said he wanted a strong arm quarterback. Tannehill is definitely a strong arm quarterback. He definitely has an arm. He's not the most accurate or a pocket presence, but he definitely has a strong arm for sure.
Oh, yeah, I can see the Titans playing the Chiefs on the AFC Championship game. Most likely.
I worry about their defense though, but they were actually able to give Titans some problems that one year. They beat them once, and then it was a close ass game in the playoffs. I think it was the year they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What was that, 2019?
That lead.
2020?
That blow lead again.
2019, yeah.
No, that shit was fixed. Texas blew their lead, and then Titans blew their lead back-to-back weeks.
Titans fucked up by not tackling Mahomes on that run. Remember that one he had that like 35-yarder where he's chucking? Yeah, that fucked up everything. He chucked like 3 of them dudes, I think. That was Hill. So, yeah, I think I was looking at the AFC, and I think the Titans could actually be contenders. You have KC there, but aside from KC, everybody's kind of unproven. The Pats are still on the, still trying to make a comeback. Ravens are there, but you worry about Lamar Jackson's quarterback play. Steelers are going to be a little bit of a dark horse now that they got Najee Harris. I like Indy. I think Indy has a potential to have Wentz with a bounce back year because they have that solid O line and they got the two-headed monster running back of Marlon Mack and what's that rookie from last year? What's his name?
Which one? Who for who?
The running back for Indy.
Oh, yeah, I can't remember.
He's sick though. I forget his name off the top of my head.
But the thing about the hit also, you got to worry about is Julio going to get fucking hurt again? Because he already missed.
That's the only thing.
He only played 7 games last year, right? Before he was.
Well, I think you give him a small workload until playoff time. If you're smart, you kind of give him a little bit of load management. Because I think you're definitely in the wild card hunt in the AFC South. Because aside from Indy, Texas ain't doing shit. Jags, they're going to be okay, but they're not going to be I don't think they'll be a playoff contender. Possibly. I could see them at 9-8 or something. But I think in the AFC South, you could sneak in as a wild card. The Titans, or win the division. They'll be in the hunt for the division against the Colts, I believe. I believe it'll be a 2-horse race. Because I don't think Deshaun's going to play a full season. So we'll see. We'll see when it comes to that. I'd say they definitely got some good odds. I seen that on one of the sites that their betting odds went down from they were 40-1 odds before they got Julio, and immediately dropped to 25-1 when they got Julio, which is still a solid, proposition. I think I might put a little 50 on there, something 50 spot.
Put some bread on that.
I could definitely see them contending. I don't know if they could get past the Chiefs. But they could give him some problems. If you get Derrick Henry going, he could beat anybody. You've seen they've upset some teams in the playoffs already the last couple of years. They beat the Pats. They knocked out the Ravens. Who else did they beat? I think the Texans. Didn't they beat the Texans? I might be wrong on that. But I know they definitely been they got hot in the playoffs in the last couple of years. So look out for Tennessee now that they got some big weapons, big body receivers. They're going to give some matchup problems to a lot of teams because a lot of teams don't have 2 big corners to cover the two dudes this big and explosive. So I think it's going to be. I think Titans are going to be up there in contention. Definitely. Don't count them out. What you think, Womeezy? You think they're going to be a contender, or you think they're pretenders? Is he there? Area 51. I don't know where he's at. Anyway, go ahead, Leo. What do you think?
Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants make it to the AFC against the Chiefs for the AFC Championship game. It's gonna be the Chiefs loaded up on the offensive line. That might be a little. They're gonna definitely the Chiefs improved in that area. So, but that's my pick for the AFC Championship game: Titans versus Chiefs.
I could see some young blood getting in there. I could see the Chargers sneaking in. I'm big on Justin Herbert. I like the moves that they made getting that tackle out of Northwestern, Slater. You get the rookie of the year, offensive rookie of the year, franchise quarterback. That's the smart thing you do is you build the O-line around him. You get him a solid running back, get him a tight end. I mean, not a tight end, a tackle. And they did get a tight end as well. They got Trey McKitty, who me and you liked out of Georgia. Bigger body tight end to pair up with Hunter Henry. So we got a couple of tight ends and a couple of running backs there too. So look out for the Chargers. I think they're a sleeper team. They're going to be one of my dark horse teams for sure this year. I could see them giving the Chiefs problems. They've given them problems historically, even with Mahomes. They've always played him tough. They tend to be able to get some pass rush on him with Bosa. So I think look out. That's going to be a 2-horse race in the AFC West. Man, it's good to talk some football. I'm getting excited already.
You mentioned Hunter Henry. He went to the Pats.
Oh, he dipped. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I thought they got another tight end, though. Maybe they got somebody else. I don't know. We'll check on that next
We'll
time.
talk about NFL more.
I wanted the Chargers to get Julio. Because because I took Herbert. Like I said, I put 50 on it for him to win.
MVP.
Womack tipped out to win MVP.
Nice.
I had some good odds. I think 40-1 odds.
Shit.
So we'll see. I hope the Chargers. I like the Chargers. I like the
That's
Chargers.
fair.
I like Herbert. I like the Chargers in the AFC to definitely be one of them sleeper teams to watch out for. I think this year it's kind of open. I mean, like aside from the Chiefs, who's really dominant? Like I said, Ravens, but I don't think Lamar
It's not up
will
there
ever
yet.
be a Super Bowl winning QB.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it. I don't think he's very good at the progressions. Once you take away his top progression, and his accuracy has just not been there. He's not been clutch in the playoffs. He's made some pretty bad mistakes. You've seen it in the Browns game last season. They had several chances to come back, and he was throwing picks in the red zone, some fumbles, taking some bad sacks. Now he could definitely blossom, but I just feel like right now I don't see it from him. I don't think he's going to be an elite quarterback. I think he's a good quarterback, but I don't see him as an elite quarterback. So I think that's going to be the Ravens' Achilles heel is his ability to make clutch plays in playoff games.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have plenty of football talk. We're gonna have some fantasy football coming up. We'll probably be talking about some mock drafts, some sleeper picks, and that. I know I've already started looking on some. I've been doing some little ESPN mock drafts. I don't fuck around with fantasy football. I start as soon as that shit is.
Oh, fantasy football. All right, yeah. Okay.
But aside from Julio going to the Titans, I think that's all we got on the NFL.
Shit, we should do a G.
One little.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was saying like we should do a little GDB league fantasy football.
We could do that. What's it called?
Just for fun. This
DraftKings too. We could do weekly DraftKings where we could
Alright.
invite some of the listeners on there. You could, put a little 10 to 50 people on there and shit. Just have our own little tournament week to week. Put $10 each, $20 each. Somebody taking home some scratch.
Yeah,
We'll work on that.
sick.
We'll talk about that, and maybe GDB Fantasy Football League. That'll be
Yeah.
We got a bunch of football guys on here. Definitely gonna look into that. One more Niner related topic. We had a Niner signing Tony Jefferson from the Ravens. He was a safety, pretty solid safety. So he gives us a little bit of depth, a veteran leadership back there. So that'll be a good. I think that's a solid move. Probably didn't pay much for him.
Yeah, he
I
was
don't know
coming
if
from
the
a torn
contract's looking
ACL. Coming from a torn ACL from 2019, so undrafted rookie. So I mean, he could, if he makes a team, and he could be a solid starter there. So
All right.
let's see how it goes.
Aside from that, I think we're done with the NFL. We'll get, like I said, we'll cover a lot more. We're gonna have a season preview. We'll talk some fantasy. We do our weekly pick 'em for sure. I'm the defending champ. Ray Doomzilla won the postseason one, but I'm the defending regular season champ. So. Womack was in last place.
I think me and Womack got the same record, right?
You guys are tied like every fucking week. That shit was cold.
Man. Like every week, but I was like, come on, man.
Yeah, we might even possibly do some game day coverage. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we can get to it. It's hard on the weekends, but maybe like a Niner recap on Sunday night, possibly. Maybe one or two of us or something like that. Possibility.
Like a marquee game to some.
Yeah, maybe the Sunday night game. Maybe the night games we could do. Prime time.
Maybe that Packer game if y'all not going to it.
Only tickets I got is for the Falcons so far.
I
got any
haven't,
Niner tickets?
I haven't got anything yet, but definitely I'm gonna be trying to hit up that home opener against the Packers, and most likely I'm gonna hit that Colts game as well. So, but I haven't bought any tickets yet, but most definitely, I wouldn't be surprised if I go like to most of the home games. So, I'm ready.
I only go to the late November once it cools down. Once the fucking heat goes down, then I go, or I'll go to a night game. But that stadium's too fucking hot, man. Fuck that.
I
shit.
think there were some tickets already you could get for the preseason. I think it's first preseason game against the KC. I think that I saw some tickets for $30.
Yeah,
So-
skip. I ain't fucking going to preseason.
I mean, just
Preseason, shmee season.
I'm trying to get one to the Rams game, that last Ram game. I'm gonna get
We're out there?
Here, around where I'm at.
Okay.
Takes, yeah.
All right. That's
SoFi
a
Stadium
good
was kind of fucking dope, though. I'd go. I guess go to that fucking stadium. That shit is kind of
Oh, that stadium shits on our stadium for sure.
Yeah,
We got the weakest. We got the weakest new stadium.
The weakest $1 billion stadium in the fucking league.
Out of all the new stadiums, ours is like the weakest, no doubt.
Yeah.
The Falcons shits on ours. The Vikings shits on ours. SoFi shits on ours. Raiders kind of shits on ours. We should have built the fucking dome. We could have had crowd noise would have been a factor. You could have done the same thing as the Cardinals, where you moved the field in and out. You could have had natural grass.
Yeah.
Natural grass would have been nice. Instead, we got like a fucking college football stadium that looks half built, like they didn't even finish it. That's the way I describe it.
Yeah.
You got bats in there at night. The bats come out.
The bats.
Hot ass, no shade.
Bats.
Fucking Jed fucked up on that one.
That shit's cursed too.
A couple people already passed away.
Fucking died fucking building that shit. So got this
One fan.
and everybody around there.
Like, yeah.
What is our record there? I'm sure our record is fucking weak there too. AD says Niners Raiders preseason. Where is that? Is that here?
Yeah, that one's gonna. I already saw. I think it was the tickets were like over $100 for that preseason game against the Raiders. Because we only have 3 preseason games.
Thank God. There should be 2. I'm all for cutting it down to 2.
What's up, AD? You ready to go to that Niners Raiders Raiders game preseason? I know you ready.
I mean, three games is cool. I think 3 games is cool.
You're gonna throw in your Raider jersey.
Shit, fuck that.
I'd say 2.
Me and
2
AD were
preseason
talking.
games.
Oh yeah, so me and AD were talking about. I know next year, the draft is in Vegas, and then the Niners are gonna be in Vegas. So I was telling them what's up with a trip out in Vegas for the draft and the Niner games.
Oh, we got unfinished business. We got the revenge tour. COVID. We're taking on COVID. COVID played us last year. Gold Dirty Bastard was supposed to be in Vegas last year, but COVID, hating ass, hated.
We had it.
Raggedy ass bitch, COVID.
Corona ruins everything around me. That's a fact.
We got a dope room too. Dope room, fucking right there. We'd have been cool. But no.
We had the draftler party popping off.
I did draftler part.
Cold hypes. Well, now we're gonna definitely take a revenge tour. Set that shit up. We gotta start looking at flights and shit. Get it popping off.
Yes, sir.
AD says you already know. Relax, Rathman jersey, bruh.
Alright.
Who? What'd you get? Rathman?
You got a Rathman jersey.
What, the Rathman half Niner, half Raider one?
No, fuck that. You choose one or the other, motherfucker.
You went to the Raiders?
Yeah.
God damn, for real?
Yeah.
Rathman was on the Raiders. Rathman, Roger, and Ronnie.
Ronnie, Jerry.
Lot, Rice.
Holy shit.
Well,
there was more, too.
Right? Roger Craig?
Roger Craig was there, too, yeah.
Holy shit. God damn, bud.
You know they want to bite the style.
I just think they like, fuck it, man. Like, I already got my shit here. You know, they try to leak me out.
Yeah.
They already have this shit over there. Like, fuck it.
Crab, your boy Crabtree.
Crabtree's another one.
Yeah.
There was more. There's definitely more. I just forgot.
That's just the fact.
Damn.
That's just the marquee ones.
Yep.
Didn't Jeff Garcia go to the Raiders for a minute, or no?
Nah, he went to the Eagles, right? No.
I think we went to the Lovely Browns.
And the Browns.
That's what it was. I knew it was one of them shitty teams.
Yeah.
He went to the Browns. He was hella weak with the
Bum
Browns.
ass teams.
He's fucking trash. Hella people be jocking Garcia, dude. Like, Garcia was fucking weak. All he did
Nah, he was cool.
Backs
He was decent.
Yeah, Garcia's fucking weak. He played us.
Nah,
We should have got a Super Bowl.
That Tampa Bay buck game where you underthrew it like a fucking.
The Green Bay game wasn't the Green Bay too? He did that shit to Green Bay.
Yeah, that one too. Yeah, that one too. We did on both. I mean, we got around the Tampa Bay game, but still, like.
Dude, he had Rice. He had Rice and Owens, right?
Yeah. That
For
last
a couple years.
2 years.
Nah. Yeah, Owens. Yeah, Owens and Stokes for sure. But he didn't have Rice. I mean, yeah,
He never had Rice?
2000.
Yeah, he had Rice for one
He
year.
had Rice in 2000.
Yeah, so he had them both.
It's Farewell. Remember that fucking Owens called like
Fucking Mooch
19
blew that
catches.
one. What
18
was that?
passes.
Mooch blew that fucking game.
Which one?
He blew like against the Bears. He blew like a
Chicago.
20-point lead or some shit.
Oh, yeah. There was a couple
Oh.
that year.
That's
Yeah,
a fallout.
he blew it.
Yeah, but that was in the
It was a
fallout.
Saab. Yeah, he had no killer.
But we should have
instinct.
never
Yeah.
fired Mooch though. If we should have
Mooch
kept Mooch. Mooch probably would have had us contending a little bit more.
Where did he go after that? He retired? In
He
Detroit?
went to the Lions and he got all them receivers.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
He went to the Lions. Yeah, yep.
Charles Rogers, Calvin Johnson,
Oh,
and
shit.
Yeah, but they
The other dude,
drafted
Mike
all the
Williams.
motherfuckers Before they hit. Yeah, before they hit. I think Roy Williams, right?
no, he didn't draft Roy Williams. Did he? Oh yeah, he did draft Roy Williams.
sure?
You're right. Yeah, he did. He did. You're right. They traded him to the Cowboys after.
Yeah, he went to the Cowboys. But yeah, I mean they missed on so many receivers before they fucking hit on Cal, and I think Cal was the last one. I think he went Charles Rogers and then Roy Williams. And then
Mike
they finally
Williams,
hit on
too.
Calvin.
Mike Williams too from
Mike
UFC.
Williams.
Remember?
Did they get Mike Williams too?
They got Mike Williams too.
I remember that year. They played the fucking they played Mike Williams that year though. That was fucked up because that was a Maurice Claret. You remember the Williams sued fucking Claret because
Yeah, I remember.
he wasn't gonna declare, but then there was like some loophole where he could, and then at the last minute they were like nah, and then he couldn't get back in the fucking school. That was fucked up. He was good when he was good. I mean, at the time he was. But I think that year.
All right. Well, I think we're done with the football talk for the night. We got plenty of shit coming in the off season. Don't trip. We got y'all
Yeah.
covered. Football fans, we got you. Don't trip. We got you.
We got you.
Let's get. We got one quick little thing I wanted to say about Clippers. Came back from down 0-2 and defeated the Mavericks. That was surprising. They won Game 7 yesterday, so they're going to be matching up against Utah.
You might get some trouble.
We're not Clippers fans or anything, but I just thought it was. I had buried them. I was talking shit. I said they were done. I said that I was talking shit about Paul George, but they came through.
Yeah.
So I got to eat a little crow. I got to eat a little crow on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I was listening to. I mean, I didn't watch most of. I mean, I tell you the truth, I didn't watch none of the games. I was just watching some highlights. But what I was hearing is that with Luka, he's kind of like another James Harden. He has the ball like most of the time, most of the game, and he doesn't let other players do their thing. So I was hearing that like there was
His
a
defense
little
is weak too, just like Harden.
yeah, like Porzingis didn't do really that much. And other than that, I don't even know who else in that squad. But I'm not surprised that the Clippers came back and won. Kawhi's been doing his thing. Paul George has been doing his thing too. Especially when they benched Patrick Beverly, the Clippers were playing much better. So I mean, I wasn't surprised.
That was a crazy ass series because the road team actually won the first 6 games. So it was just road team wins until Game 7. The home team finally got a win.
Okay.
So that was a crazy series. I didn't watch too much of it. I watched a couple games. But what do you think about Clippers matching up against the Jazz in the West? You had Phoenix and Denver, and then the other one is Jazz and Clippers.
Wouldn't be surprised if it goes Clippers versus Suns for the Western Conference, and after that, I mean, it's going to be close. I think I've really been paying attention, but I think that's what's going to happen, and that's my prediction. But for sure, the Nets is going to just win no matter what.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nets are going to take it now. They've been pretty
KD's been killing it. He's been getting sick, and this without Harden these first 2 games. So
they kind of have to, though, don't they?
The what?
They kind of have to fucking take it, though, don't they? Yeah, with KD.
I think so now.
Fucking hard.
KD's
No,
been getting sick.
Harden might not come back. He fucked up his hamstring. He messed up his hamstring in Game 1, 40 seconds into the game. So he may not be a factor
For this series. It doesn't look like
for this series at least.
Yeah, it doesn't. And you know what? And it sucks that Giannis took that big contract because he's gonna be stuck in Milwaukee now.
He messed up. He should have came to the Dubs. A lot of these players, the Lakers guys, Montrez, they should have came. Montrez and Gasol, they could have helped us out. Montrez would have a lot of success with us, and he would have had way more minutes. Like he didn't even play no time with the Lakers barely.
It was a lot. He was a lot on the bench. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't pay attention to the Lakers, but yeah, it was some questionable coaching.
AD says Brooklyn is taking it. I have to agree. I took originally the Sixers, but now with Embiid a little bit banged up, I still could see the Sixers upsetting them. But I just don't know how that knee's gonna hold up. If Embiid's healthy, I'm gonna do the if. If Embiid's healthy, I will still take the Sixers to upset him. But if not, if he's still fucked up, I think he's gonna be fucked up though. He got a torn meniscus, so I'm gonna lean towards the Nets.
And the Nets have been running somewhat of a small lineup. I believe Blake Griffin started at center today, so I mean, it's a wrap.
The knock on the Nets though is their defense is terrible.
But they'll score shit tons of points.
I don't think anybody can stop Embiid though. If he's healthy,
we'll see.
I took Nets to win this series, and I took Sixers to win the whole thing. Just on a little bit of a bet there.
I remember. Don't forget, I took the Nets before the Harden trade.
I took Sixers beginning of the season.
Hey, I know my shit.
Womack, who's your East? He didn't have your East.
Pacers.
No, he had that was his dark horse, but he took.
I had Miami Heat.
Oh yeah, that was your team.
Those fraudulent Miami Heat.
And the Bucks, man, the Bucks.
I'm gonna tell you this: that bubble was, that shit was all an illusion. That bubble playoff last year. Come on, man.
Mickey Mouse rings.
Yeah.
We didn't get to talk since LeBron got eliminated. Bitch ass LeBron is out of there. All you little LeBron groupies. I know y'all.
Yeah.
What happened to your queen? What happened to your? Where's your queen now?
It was his first one and done. It's his first one and done. Who they blame it now? Oh, you know, I had AD. Yeah, well, so what?
Oh, no, the excuse was that they started the season hella early because the finals ended in October and they started the new season late December. So that was the excuse. But
that lazy fuck don't even play no defense, dude. He be sitting back on defense, cherry picking.
And don't forget, your Warriors played 5 years in the finals, played shitload of games. But all right, though.
Yeah, a lot of the free agents were petty, and they listened to like everybody else trying to blackball the Warriors. But their better moves would have been to come here. They would have got more playing time. They would have helped us out. You go along with Steph. If you have Gasol and Montrez with us, or whoever it be, Giannis. Shit, Steph would take Giannis to the next level. And Giannis now, he's on he's trying to be in his own man. He's stuck there, and they ain't gonna win shit. It's gonna be another early. Well, I don't want to say it again. The Clippers already proved me wrong. I don't just because they're down 0-2, it ain't over. But it looks pretty bad.
Yeah,
it looks pretty bad.
Without Harden too.
It looks like they may be leaving the playoffs early again. And you got to question Giannis's killer instinct.
Played center.
Because he can score and everything, but it seems like once it gets clutch in the playoffs, he just kind of disappears. He doesn't have that same killer instinct.
The whole squad.
I mean, there's no other stars there with him. Jrue Holiday is not a star. He's a good player, but he's not like a star. Middleton, he's a good player.
Yeah. That's what they lack. They lack that other, power player, star player, you could say.
So I hope this offseason some of these free agents are smart and they realize that the Warriors have a winning culture, a good coach, and a great player in Steph Curry. And I hope they're smart and they don't try to just team up with LeBron and help LeBron win another one because it's going to hurt him. Yeah. Come here, win with us, where you don't got to have your star player all up on the free throw line, bricking free throws, flopping all over the place, all up,
crying to the refs.
Walking off the court with 5 minutes left in the game. Yeah. Come to Golden State. Come to Golden State.
And come get your ring.
And
then a quick little talk about the Warriors. Kelly Oubre's name has been mentioned that the Knicks are looking at a potential addition to the team. So see how much they offer him because the Knicks got they got a lot of money to offer. They can make some splash signing this season, off season.
Yeah. So Leo, you didn't get to say your picks in the West. Did you? Did I miss that?
Well, yeah. Well, I had what was it called? The Clippers. I think it's gonna be Clippers, Suns.
Oh yeah,
versus Clippers, Suns for the Western Conference. And then after that, I really don't know, and it doesn't really matter because that's gonna win the whole thing. So
I said the Suns. I thought it was gonna be Suns and Lakers in the finals. I mean, in the Western Conference Finals.
mm-hmm.
That was like earlier in the season. I thought the Lakers might get them, but I think I did say the Suns had a chance to make it to the finals, and I think I said the Lakers and Sixers. I had the Sixers winning it, so we'll see. Womack had the Jazz though. He definitely took the Jazz to win in the West.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. We'll see if that happens.
We'll see.
You still sticking with your Jazz, Womack?
You're jazzy.
Whoa, chill,
Yo, relax.
relax, self-dissing.
Hey.
He said, "Hey,
You gotta relax.
Yeah, so got catfished by the fucking Heat.
what?"
Yeah, got fucking catfished by the Heat. We got the Pacers. Pacers actually did better than I thought they was going to do.
What?
I
I
don't
heard
know what the fuck
catfish.
he's saying.
I heard something that somebody he got catfished by the Pacers.
I think he said he's gonna eat catfish in New Orleans.
I said,
I got a
I'm going to get
catfish.
catfish there too. Catfish.
Alright.
And I said I got catfished by the Heat, and then fucking the Pacers didn't make it. So
Pacers made the little tourney, but yeah, they didn't make the actual playoffs.
Yeah, I think they lost to the Wizards.
No, didn't they win the first game and then they lost to the Wizards, right, or something like
Yeah.
that?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they beat the who the fuck did they beat?
yeah.
Some weak ass team.
Yeah. The thing is, the Pacers are eliminated,
Pacers are done.
and the Nets are taken.
All right. Well, anyway, I think we're done on playoff talk. But before we get into our next topic, I just wanted to say thank you guys for tuning in. Right on for checking us out here on YouTube exclusively. As of right now, we may be moving back to some audio. That's in the works. But as of now, we're just YouTube. So we would appreciate a like and a subscribe here. If you could give us a like and subscribe, all you got to do is click it. Click 1, click 2, like, subscribe.
And join,
Easy
yeah.
money. Get us up to
in.
100.
Yeah.
Womack's been begging you guys to get us to 100 subscribers. So please do that.
Yeah, and jump on the comments. Yeah.
Yeah, jump on the comments if you got something you want to say.
You almost
If you
said-
disagree with us, if you agree with us, whatever. Yeah, if you disagree with us, that's cool. We like to argue, so that's all
Yeah.
good.
Womack's going to be driving around until we get 100 subscribers, so we don't know when he's going to come back. So
Yeah.
the quicker we get the 100 subscribers, he'll come back finally.
Looking for
Like,
UFOs. He's doing research for the UFO episode we've been talking about for a couple months.
Yeah. He's looking for chupacabra, all that stuff. All that
Yeah,
cool
what are
stuff.
those little kids? You ever heard of them little kids? You ever heard of the little kids that go to your house and they try to get in? The kids in black or something?
The kids in black.
Some many shit like that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like some weird shit. You never heard of that urban legend? Like they try to they have to be invited in or something?
Never heard of
Yeah,
it.
look that shit up. Yeah, it's like that. Like some many shit like that. Like they come to your house, they're hella weird, and they be like, oh, yeah, no, but that's like
Other
some real.
kids wear
I don't know if it's real, but there's real stories of that shit. It's like I seen that shit on one of them Discovery Channel, whatever fuck conspiracy theories where they all the little fucking ghosts and all that shit. One of those episodes. Look them up though. I think they're called the Children in Black or something, or Black-Eyed Children. That's Black-Eyed Children. That's what they're called. Black-Eyed Children.
The black-eyed children. The black-eyed peas.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're many,
pop the
blood.
fuck out of them too.
That's some crazy shit.
Man. Speaking of guns, Cali's gonna make it legal to fucking have assault rifles now.
Oh yeah,
They're gonna need
AR-15s
that
are
for
back on the
apocalypse,
table.
so- Yeah, back
Look at
on
your
there.
guns.
So
Look at your guns.
Cali fucking. I'm gonna get the guns now. I wasn't gonna bullshit with them handguns when the shit go down. You need the heavy hitters.
Nah, that's what's up. I'm glad they finally loosened that.
Yeah. So
That's
these
what's up, man.
motherfuckers run up in your house with no warrants and shit.
How much the AR-15 run you by the G?
Shit, I don't know, probably like 50. It depends. You can get them built though. Just go some fucking Call of Duty, motherfucker.
Some Call of
Got
Duty.
the blueprints. Got the Rambo blueprint.
The blueprint. Well, that's what's up. That's good news. All right, so yeah, tune in, check us out, like and subscribe, and also check us out on Instagram at Gold Dirty Bastards Podcast, and the Bastards with a Z, not an S, as Womack would say.
With the Z? Not an S. With the Z.
And we're
With the
on
Z.
Twitter as well. We'll remind you at the end of the show. But yeah, check us out on all media. We post some funny memes, post a lot of Niner stuff, Bay Area stuff, not just sports. We talk hip hop on there as well, a bunch of shit. So fuck with us on that shit. And the next topic is, let's see, Leo wanted to talk his weekly San Francisco Giants. He's the only Gold Dirty Bastard that's been paying attention, so we're gonna let him. This is the Leo topic. Leo portion.
Yeah. So last time we talked, kid. So yeah, we had a 4-game series against the Cubbies. We did pretty damn good. We went. We almost swept them, but we won 3 games out of 4. We took the series.
I'll be right back while you're kicking your shit. Hold on,
for sure. We did have an injury with the third baseman Evan Longoria. He's most likely going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks after a collision. He was placed on the 10-day injured list on Sunday, and most likely will be sidelined up to 6 weeks with the sprained left shoulder. Currently, the Giants are still in first place with 37 wins, 22 losses. The Padres are only 1 game and a half, and the Dodgers are behind 3 games. So it's pretty damn good right now. The Giants play, it's always with the Dodgers, but yeah, Brandon, my boy Brandon Crawford, he's been, man, he's playing like, when he a couple years ago with the defensive glove, has been solid. He's been hitting pretty damn good as well, getting some home runs. I think he leads the squad with home runs. So also Buster's been playing solid as well. Also Gosman was named Pitcher of the Month in National League. So yeah, I'm trying to get some tickets for the first game of the Bay Bridge series on June 25th. So I'm trying to go up there, watch. I believe that's going to be the first game that's going to go totally full capacity. So I'm trying to go there with the boys, watch that game. I've been there since early April when they played the Reds, and that was the totally social distant game. I think they only allowed like 3,000 people. That shit was empty, but it was cool though. It was pretty damn fun to watch a game finally after the whole season with no fans. So I'm juiced to watch some Giants game, and also that June 25th game, June 25th against the A's. It's gonna be firework night, so I'm ready to go. I'm juiced to go check them out. Yeah, and you should definitely check out the Giants out there, Womack and SoCal. You got the Padres. You can watch them.
Fuck with these stupid ass.
Padres, I heard that that Padres. Yeah, I mean, I know the Padres have been playing pretty damn good baseball. I know those tickets might be a little pricey, but Petco Park has been called this year would probably be called Oracle, with the Oracle Park in San Diego, because there's a shitload of Giant fans out there. So, and I heard it's a beautiful park too. So it's like, I believe it's like downtown or something like that. Bunch of restaurants, bunch of bars. Yeah, so I mean, I heard it's all nice. That's all I hear. I mean, yeah, that's another thing. I mean, because I'm always hearing fans like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to San Diego to watch the Giants out there." I'm like, "Oh shit, all right, that's sick." And now that the Padres are playing good baseball, those tickets prices might be a little up there, but yeah, I mean, that's a spot to go watch a Giants game if you ever decide to go watch the Giants on the road. That's definitely a spot to check it out. So. Yeah, so the Giants.
San Diego. Huh?
Yeah. So the Giants were off today. They started a 2-game series against the Rangers, and the Rangers are pretty trash. So I expect the Giants to take 2 games out of the Rangers and continue winning these series. That's what y'all got to do. Just win series and just maintain that lead over the Padres and Dodgers. So,
All right.
for sure.
Bake. You done with your Giants rant?
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm ready to go to game.
That's what's up. What else we got on the agenda?
I miss some fucking
Loki.
ballpark hot dogs.
Oh, go
I
ahead.
want to go eat
Keep
some
talking.
hot dogs.
Hot dogs, eh?
Hot dogs. Hot dogs.
The Giants back in the day. Giants back in the day, when it was still at Candlestick, they used to have them good ass them Alpine hot dogs. Those fuckers were hitter. They were kind of like a Polish dog kind of.
Oh yeah.
Them Costco Polish dogs, man.
I remember I was like 8 years
Top
old.
five
I ate
hot
6 of
dogs.
them.
Top 5 hot
Top
dogs.
5 hot dogs.
Century, back when it was Century before it was Cinemark, back in the day, at that that Century, what was that one over there on Tanfran? Century 20, I don't know, the OG one with the
Century
with the
10?
domes. Nah, was it Century 10? The ones with the domes, they were like
Yeah.
domes. Yeah, that was back in the day. That was ill. They used to have the good ass hot dogs back then. Womack be eating the Dodger dogs.
It's not true. Listen,
AD says, bro, hit
Sneak
up the
lies.
Hawkins House of Burgers. What is Hawkins House of Burgers? What do they got besides burgers? They talking about dogs? Or he's on the burger hypes.
yeah, they probably got dogs.
If you're in
There's a
SoCal,
cracking spot with that light's going to near Disneyland. And we went to, I forgot the name of it, it starts with a P. That shit fucking cracks.
Slater's
I remember
50-50 down in SoCal is hella good too. They got the 50% 50% bacon and 50% beef together mixed. That's just hella good. They're expensive though. What was Womack talking about? Some spot in Santa Clarita?
I don't know.
He's in Utah hypes, chilling with fucking
Yeah,
Karl Malone,
50-50 dog.
Stockton,
Can you get,
chilling with
you don't
Stockton.
want to get the 50-50.
He's over there,
You don't want to receive
BYU.
the 50-50. You want to fucking
Chilling with Zach
get
Taylor's
the
mom.
50-50.
What is it, Zach?
Zach Wilson. He's over there with Zach Wilson's mom in BYU, but
Yeah.
this guy.
Take on her. Hey.
She's weak. I don't
Say
know. You're hella hype
something
on
more.
her for. Steve Young.
Look, where you
BYU.
driving to?
Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City. Yeah.
But where
You
you?
watch go to the Jazz game tomorrow.
Salt Lake City. Warm
Yeah. Hey, for real, go
Come
to the
on,
Jazz.
You baller, huh?
Yeah,
You
go to
baller?
the Jazz
You
game
baller?
and give out some go dirty bastard stickers. Bud, did you bring any of them out there? Nope.
Can your truck go through drive-thrus?
Yeah, I got some in my bag.
Can you get caught up like Menace to Society?
Let's slap
Are you
them
a
in
baller,
Utah.
huh?
I'm
You
driving.
baller?
I'm driving a semi right now, so this shit's big as fuck. I can't roll this no more.
So what? You gotta just get out of the vehicle before you can't just fucking go to the drive-thru. You gotta get out and fucking order your shit.
Yeah.
How does that work with COVID? The hell of places be closed.
I mean, a lot of people are open right now. A lot of places.
Womack truck tails. Truck tails. Woo.
Womack's over there with the little horn. Come on, Womack. Little horn action.
Got some beads. You can throw out some beads on the road. Honk your horn for the.
Honk your horn for the
on
bastards.
the way to Montana. Montana.
How long you been
Damn.
in Montana for?
I don't know, for this week. I should be back in LA on Monday.
Montana.
Shoot
There's
for
a Joe
couple
Montana
days
out
in
there,
Montana.
too. What the fuck is a
he's in-
Montana? God damn, I don't know anything
Shit.
about Montana. Let's see what Montana is
I
famous
don't know,
for.
but
I'm
hella
gonna look
like
this
rich
shit
people got houses,
I got some
little
time to kill.
vacation houses out there. In Missoula,
Montana.
what I hear.
Bismarck, isn't it?
10 things to
Capital.
know about Montana. Let's see.
Well, Womack's there.
While Womack's there.
Wow.
The fourth largest state by area, it ranks 44th in population and averages fewer than 7 humans per square mile. God damn. In fact, deer, antelope, and elk outnumber humans here, and wolves. There's one wolf. So if you're looking for a home where the buffalo roam, Montana is your kind of place. I'm not making this shit up. That's what it says. Oh, fuck. Oh, this guy just attracts the buffalo. Says they have a lot of gold. What the fuck else is Montana? Sapphires? They're famous for sapphires.
Leprechauns over there.
Oh, Yellowstone. Yellowstone is fucking in Montana. Pretty much nothing, dude. Buffaloes and Yellowstone. I guess there's a lot of water. Yeah, fuck buffalo. Yeah. Birdwatcher's Paradise. Yeah,
shout out to anybody in Montana watching. Which is Walmart.
Star of Big Sky Country.
Big Sky.
That's what it's called. Big Sky. Montana's Big Sky.
Yeah. I've heard that.
I ain't studied this type of shit since.
I think isn't the capital of
fucking AD says hunting brown people. Come on, blood.
What's the capital of Montana? Helena?
Spitting facts though.
Is it
Montana?
Helena?
I don't fucking know. It's like 6th grade fucking geography.
I think it's
what
Helena.
city is in Montana? I don't even know any cities in there.
Bismarck?
Yellowstone? Yellowstone is the capital of Montana.
I don't even know.
Well, Mac, you should do your research. You fucking going there. Shit.
I want you to be there.
Do they allow Womax in Montana?
You can be chilling with Montana Max.
Montana Max.
Montana's trash. Let's keep it real. Sorry, Montana. You guys are fucking weak.
Oh yeah, the capital of Montana is Helena. I know my shit.
I would have never guessed that one. Should be on Who
Wants to Be a Millionaire. The motto of Montana is Oro y Plata. All right. Billings is the largest city.
AD, I've never heard of that shit. AD says Yellowstone is a dope show to watch. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Oh, dope shows to watch, huh? I got
Isn't that what you're working on, Womack? You're working on Yellowstone, right? Hey, fuckhead.
Possibly.
He doesn't want to get spoilers. All right, I hear you.
Possibly.
Speaking about some new shows to watch, I've watched Mosquito Coast on Apple TV. That was pretty damn good. Check it out.
That sounds fucking weak. What is it about?
Nah, it was about
mosquitoes.
Nah,
Apple TV got trash ass.
Nah, that shit was pretty cool, man. It was 7
Apple
episodes.
TV got some hot garbage. I ain't never watched no shows.
That was pretty good. Check it out. I don't know why I got Apple TV for free. Apple's always sending me an email every 3 months saying, "Oh, we're continuing your free subscription." I'm like, "All right, cool." But me and my wife, we watched it. We watched the first season.
What's it about without any spoilers?
It's a family on the run.
So like Ozark?
Not in that.
That shit's coming out this month, I think.
It's not like Ozark, but it's more. I would say it's a little bit more suspenseful than Ozark. More drama. That's it.
Drama.
But it's and they got to leave the country. That's it. 7 episodes. You can binge it real quick. Less than an hour each episode. Also, me and my wife, she was on it. She was like, "Oh yeah, let's watch it." I'm like, "All right." So also I watched the first 2 episodes of Sweet Tooth on Netflix. It's pretty interesting.
I'm gonna check it out. I haven't got to it yet, but I did want to check it out. It looks all right. It looks interesting.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, interesting. I mean, usually when there's I had no idea, I didn't even try to look online what it was about, so because I didn't want to. But I heard it's a pretty damn good comic book. Came out in I believe in 2010. Then it came back again. And
if only we had a comic book extra we could have on the show to talk about it.
Yeah, but it was
Doomzilla.
You about to get pulled over, bro?
What's it got? A half kid, half fucking teddy bear? Is that what that fucking show's about?
No, it's a deer. It's half deer, half human.
Yeah. So
it's
hybrids. Hybrids. So it's pretty damn good. I mean, usually when I watch a show, if I don't fall asleep within the first 30 minutes, that means pretty trash. I can't make it. But I watched the first 2 episodes.
Okay. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check that one out.
What?
I don't know what the fuck he's talking
Yeah,
about.
but I'm
This
over
guy
here talking. This guy's over here.
keeps talking under you.
They're telling you that they're fucking.
Montana hypes.
I'm saying they're telling you what the fuck they're doing on the load. They're fucking splicing fucking human and animals. They've been doing.
Nice.
What you think
Wolf.
Bigfoot is? That's a fucking bear and a fucking human.
Nah,
A what?
Bigfoot is some other shit.
Bigfoot is a
It's
genetic
alien.
fucking crossing
alien.
between a bear and a human.
Oh,
No,
here he goes
it
with
ain't.
this conspiracy.
A pig is a genetic crossing between a human and a boar. That's why we're so compatible with pigs. Because we are pigs.
You be
That's why it's
chilling with
nasty to eat
pigs.
fucking
Oh,
pigs.
Yeah.
Because you're lightweight fucking cannibalism.
Lightweight camp. Interesting.
Skip.
Let's see. We can say this for the conspiracy episode right here, Womack. I think you've said.
All right, since you're talking about some shows, let's talk about the biggest show we're hyped on. Loki is coming out tomorrow night, I believe, at 12. Yeah, I think that's just gonna be.
Is it tomorrow?
Yeah, they switched it, so
On
most
Wednesday?
of the Marvel shows are coming out on Thursday nights, but you'd be able to watch them Wednesday night. Oh no, Friday night, right?
It was Friday. Yeah.
So
Pacific time, midnight
Today's Monday.
on Fridays.
yeah, so it's dropping on the 9th, which is it'll be tomorrow at midnight. You'll be able to watch it on Disney Plus.
So on Wednesday.
Yeah,
midnight.
that's gonna be the show night. Yeah, for Loki.
No, will there be a SF comic?
There
After
will be.
show?
I talked to Doomzilla today, and he says we are going to be having a show, but we're not going to do it directly after. We're going to do it the day after. So we're probably looking at a Wednesday,
Yeah, because y'all were
12
like,
p.m. 12
Okay.
p.m.
All right.
No more late night hypes.
Yeah, I was about to say those late night hypes were
So
tiring.
we'll be doing recaps. Me, Ray Doomzilla, Sarah, Leo in the comments, Womack in the
Sniping.
comments sometimes. GDB. It's a little crossover. GDB,
Yeah.
SF Comic Book Company, little hybrid. It's the hybrid, if you would. So yeah, I mean, I'm hyped up for this show because Loki's been an interesting character in the MCU, and I'm a huge fan of the MCU. I like the. I'm more an MCU guy than I'm a comic guy. Truth be told, I read the comics as a kid, but I left that in the past. I didn't really keep reading them. When I was like 10 or 11, yeah, I read them a lot.
Mhm.
But, I hadn't gone back to that source material in a long time. Yeah, so I'm a fan of the MCU because, I don't remember everything about them. So it's kind of like a fresh take on some of the stuff I remember from my childhood. So it's cool. Like, I'm not like one of them. I know a lot of the comic guys like get all offended about Thor Ragnarok.
I know
What's
somebody.
another one? Yeah. Not just him. There's a lot of people on Facebook that get very upset. Yeah, so I would cuss them out and I'd say, fuck you, kamikazes, basically. That's just me, though. But yeah, I think it's going to be a good series. Like, it has potential because, anytime you're dealing with time travel, you're going to get a lot of cameos, I think. You're going to get, like, a lot of MCU appearances, cameos. He's probably going to have some effect on the storyline of the MCU. There's a lot of possibilities. And I was a little bit let down by the Falcon and Winter Soldier. So I think this is a chance for Disney to bounce back. I think Falcon and Winter Soldier was kind of a brick. WandaVision was pretty good. Not great. So I think this will probably be the best of the first three streaming shows on Disney Plus. What about y'all? What y'all think? What's y'all take on this Loki? Have you seen the trailers, by the way?
Honestly, I'm following that Ray hype. Try to skip as much trailer because I want to go there not expecting anything because I mean after WandaVision, I mean they just had you tripping, guessing, which I guess that's the formula to get you hooked into a show. But I want to be more like having no clue. I probably wouldn't even watch the end credits of it. I mean, well, actually would, but just for this one, I just wanted I'm juiced to watch this one. I know there's a lot of hype, and yeah, like you said, I mean the Loki character is very popular in the MCU, especially with the actor. He portrays Loki pretty damn sick. So I haven't watched any trailers, and I'm ready to watch the first episode with no info at all. So.
Well, Mac, you seen the trailers? What do you think of the potential for this one? Are you amped up for it? What's your amp
I
level
mean,
on this one? How many
it looks
wolf
weird.
heads? How many
I give
wolf
it
heads you
probably
giving this one?
about four.
4 wolf
Out
heads.
of 5 or 10?
Potentially.
Okay. You think it looks better than WandaVision? Just
Yeah,
off
yeah.
like trailers?
Kind of. You know what I mean? It seems like a little weird. Seems a little fun.
What were your thoughts on
maybe-
WandaVision? What would you score WandaVision? I don't think we ever got. Did we get
Yeah,
you?
we did. I think we did. Yeah, I give it with you. I said it was about 8.
Okay, yeah. So you think it'll be better than that?
8,
Surpass it?
It could. It looks a lot better.
And you were bigger on the
Loki-
comics than me. I think. I think you were bigger on the comics than me.
I believe so. That's correct.
I was a comic dude for a little bit, but yeah, I think just WandaVision it lagged too. It was too many. It lagged too much. I think it was
The first
like,
two
third
episodes
episode
were
before it finally
weak.
started. Yeah, third episode finally started to fucking pick up the shit. Yeah, I mean it was alright, but Loki's a different character. You know, you can do a lot of different shit with Loki. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Loki's
I mean,
wild.
was there
He's
gonna be
died
lot of
already a
talk
couple
about this shit?
times.
I think there is.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah,
Because Loki,
so-
yeah, he can fake
Does
his
this
death.
happen
It's
like when he
cool.
took Tesseract?
Yeah, this is
Does it
my
happen-
understanding is this is when he takes the Tesseract in Endgame. It's a splice off of that. So it's
Yeah,
that
it's
storyline.
like-
It's not the Loki who supposedly died in Endgame. It's the one
Yeah.
from he took it back in the
Avengers.
attack on New York City.
First Avengers.
Yeah, first Avengers.
First Avengers. Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty sick.
So
So in
Loki
essence,
had-
then-
go ahead.
So then look, see, this is time travel shit's like weird. So that was a Loki from before fucking Endgame, and Loki took that and disappeared. Is the fucking did Loki even fucking die? Or wasn't even around for Endgame?
It's a different
This is the weird shit with time
timeline.
travel.
It's a different timeline.
It's a different timeline.
Mhm.
Supposedly, I mean that's how they explain it in
So-
Endgame.
If we had a comic book person in the
that's
show,
thing with fucking time travel.
he would be answering all these questions. But
If we had,
I
it was
don't know,
only if we
yeah.
had someone who actually fucking knew about this shit. I don't know.
he would have been
Who knows?
screaming,
He's out there
yelling,
somewhere, maybe.
sweating. But he's not here.
I think the MCU is sick. I know a lot of people have been hating lately, but I don't see why. I think like you could arguably say that the MCU is basically the new Star Wars. I think it surpassed Star Wars. It's the Star Wars
yeah.
of the 2000s.
And I
In
think that's what
essence.
Star Wars was trying to get it, become the new MCU, and that didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
It's some dipshit.
I heard some weak ass rumor today.
Goddamn-
I heard a rumor they're trying to say that Kylo Ren had a son with Rey, and that's what the next trilogy is
yeah,
gonna be
when?
about. When he
Really?
did that
When are they
Force
trying
shit,
to
I
do
guess he
that?
impregnated her like another Anakin, I guess, like a Force birth.
Get the fuck
When
outta
he
here.
passed his essence over to her. That's why I was like, fuck no, I
That
hope
didn't
not.
make no fucking sense.
But yeah, man, I'm
That's
amped up.
essence.
I'm amped up for Loki. I think it's
Same
gonna be
here.
sick. Like I said, I
Definitely
think.
tuning in.
What are the other shows they got coming up? They got Armor Wars, Secret Invasion. Damn, Doomzilla, where the fuck you at, man?
Yeah, that's the next big thing.
What if?
Well, they got the next thing coming out. I mean, after Black Widow, they got the Eternals. I don't know. I'm not too big on the Eternals. I mean,
I think Eternals might surprise people. I think
No, you
it
got
looks kind of
Dinesh.
weak.
Dinesh is on there.
It looks kind of weak, but I kind of think it might be one of those that's like a sleeper. So you sleep
Like
on it, and
Spice,
then
like
it
a-
comes.
Like Guardians.
Might be kind of sick.
Came out, no one knew what the fuck it was, and then it just was like a big hit.
I mean, they definitely got the cast. They got a sick ass cast.
Yeah.
They got all the
Angelina
Game of Thrones
Jolie.
cats. They got Selma Hayek, your boy from Silicon Valley. A couple other cats. Yeah, they got Jon Snow and Rob Stark.
Oh, sure.
And that's cool. Jon Snow is playing Black Knight. That's just hilarious. He's typecast. They got him typecast. I think it's gonna be decent. I'm gonna give it a chance. I think a lot of people are down on it from the trailer, but I think it was just a weak trailer. I think it might actually be decent, halfway decent. Because I think you're gonna get like some Thanos stories in there, like when he was, because he's an Eternal, he's a deviant.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you're gonna get some Thanos tales in there, like from when he was younger, possibly, and maybe like a Galactus introduction into the MCU somehow. They tie in Galactus in there too. Just a guess.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
The Marvel future is bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got so many stories, and then they haven't even brought the mutants in yet. So, shit, it's only gonna get better when the fucking mutants get in there.
And that What If looks pretty sick too.
Yeah, because there's a cartoon.
Yeah, it's a cartoon, but cartoons can be sick. I mean, Clone Wars is sick. Bad Batch is pretty good.
Yeah.
I need to finish that.
Bad Batch, you know what? Surprisingly, Bad Batch is actually pretty good.
I didn't have high hopes for it.
First episode, 1.5 episodes.
That first episode was nice.
Yeah. First episode was pretty good.
I didn't think it was going to be like sick, but it's been pretty good overall.
Yeah. I think I'm on episode 3 or 4.
Positively surprised by it. And they got that kid in there, so that kid was Kanan Jarrus. His original name was Caleb Doom, and I thought that was actually cooler than they had in the first episode.
He was in there? I didn't even trip. Where was he at?
In the comics. Yeah,
where was he at?
That kid, it was Caleb Doom.
What kid? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Where? What?
The Jedi kid. Remember in the beginning?
Yeah.
In the first episode.
Oh, okay.
He got the one that ran away, right?
Yeah, the one that ran away. So that's Caleb. His Jedi name was Caleb Doom, and then to hide from the Empire and shit, he changed his name to Kanan Jarrus because he had the same lightsaber. So that's actually Kanan Jarrus as his actual sense. Jedi. Yeah, so that was actually surprised they put that in there. I was kind of hyped on that, so that was cool.
And you got some cameos already. Yeah, you had that one. You had the chick from Mandalorian. She was in there as a bounty hunter. They had a couple other folks already. So that's pretty sick. I think it's a good series. I mean, it ain't great, but it's good.
Yeah,
pretty solid. They should do more Star Wars series on Disney Plus. I'm sure they will.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they do have they're doing the Acolyte. That's one that's coming up.
Oh yeah.
It's supposed to be about Sith or something like that. This would be a great topic for Doomzilla to be on.
Yeah, the Acolyte.
Doomzilla.
Who can find Doomzilla? Where in the world is Ray Doomzilla?
Well, you can catch them on SF Comic Book Company. They're doing their show tomorrow night. I'm sure they're going to be talking about some of this stuff. I'm pretty sure they'll be talking about Loki. Check them out on their channel, SF Comic Book Company YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
It's Carmen, San Diego.
But all right, I guess we're pretty much done. You guys want to do anything else? I think we got. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done.
Yeah, I'm good.
Let's wrap it up. Keep it under 2 hours for the night.
For sure.
Anything y'all want to talk about? Any other?
Yeah.
Oh, Fortnite. My daughter's hyped up Fortnite. They have a new season tomorrow or something, or tonight, midnight.
Yeah, it's coming out. Yep. Yeah.
So if you're a Fortnite player or your kids are into Fortnite, there's a new season coming out.
For sure.
So that's hype for the kids.
Can't wait till I can get back and hop. I just want to hop on Call of Duty again.
Should have brought your PS4. You could have been playing in Montana.
For real.
Yeah.
Or PS5, whatever the fuck you want.
Nah, I work nights.
What else are you gonna do in Montana?
Huh?
What the fuck else are you gonna do in Montana anyway? You might as well have brought your PS4. Shit.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be in the room.
So you're gonna sleep in your truck? What are you saying?
Sleep in the truck?
Vampiro.
Weirdo.
Skip.
We'll camp it out. We'll go to nights. Our shoot days are nights. Nighttime.
Okay.
For sure.
How much further you got on your journey? Huh? When are you fucking docking your truck?
I ain't getting there till tomorrow night.
Man, so you're just gonna drive through the night?
It's a long ride, man.
Damn, you gonna drive all the way? Oh, damn.
It's a long
Alright.
ride.
All right.
No, not right now. You gotta stop.
Is there like a caravan of you guys, or
Stop,
just
man.
you? You're like on your own, or what?
Oh, it's just me. I'm rolling. Lone wolf.
Somebody racing you on the side. Now that truck took off on you to your left. He was up on you.
One man wolf pack.
And hunt, in search for bisons and buffaloes in Montana.
Fuck.
All right.
All right. Any shout outs you want to give? Leo, you got any shout outs?
Yeah, I got a couple shout outs. Shout out to my nephews. I have had some birthdays a couple days ago. My nephew Mikey, my nephew Otto. Today's my niece's birthday, Annabelle. And and her birthday to Allen Iverson. Today's his birthday.
All right. Well, Measy, you got anything you want to talk about before we dip out?
Yeah, just shout out to our fucking music guy. I told you I'm always gonna shout him out.
Because you never shouted him out in the beginning. Trying to make up for it.
Going out.
Show.
Shout
Right
out
on,
to
Travis.
Sick ass beat.
our subscribers and future subscribers. I think we're at 83. Just hurry, just come on, just fucking 17 more fucking people. And I'll stop bugging y'all about fucking subscribing.
I think it was 82 last I checked. Did we get another one?
You got 15
Currently 82. Still 82 though. It's all good.
It's close
We'll
enough.
get
Get
to
17 of you motherfuckers, man. Come on, shit.
That's why you should have brought some stickers handed by Montana and get 17 subscribers from Montana.
Yeah, fucking let Yogi fucking pass them out.
Ask the Buffaloes and Bisons if they got a YouTube page. I mean, subscribe. There you go. It's really big.
Fuck. All right, shout out to my bookie, right on Sandy, for making them bets for me. Appreciate it.
Money,
Good
money.
looking out, my G. Get that money. Get that guapo. Any crypto hot picks while it's dying? It's in the red zone right now.
Yeah, I've been chilling with it. I'm just waiting. Patience. Be patient.
Yep.
Hold
Yep.
and buy the dip. That's all I can say.
HODL, hodl.
And check out for EVs, electric vehicles. Those are going to be coming up.
Yeah, for sure. One Moon Shield I heard is one that could be pretty promising. You get some Binance coin if you invest in Moon Shield. You get a certain percentage of that, and they pay it to you. They pay it to you to your. You can link it up to like your Trust wallet, and they'll just ship it to you. So check out Moon Shield. That's a good one. I like that one. I put a little bit in there, nothing major, but just enough to get a little something.
Yeah.
Check out Moon Shield.
Cash out like in 10 years.
One of the little penny stocks with potential.
There you go.
Now, don't bet the house on it, but throw a little something on it. Get a little Binance for free. Why not?
There you go.
I think we're out. Womack, where can they find us?
You know where they can find us? You can find us on the IG, on the gram for show at Gold Dirty Bastards Podcast, Gold_Dirty_Bastards with a Z, not an S,
Not an S.
underscore podcast. As you see right there. With a Z, bitch. And then we're on the tweet. Where we at on the tweet?
At Gold Bastards with the Z.
Yep, we on there. Social media presence. We just ain't got no TikTok. We're not 15 years old. We don't got no TikTok.
We don't need a TikTok. We don't need a
the
TikTok.
kids. Maybe we'll have the kids fucking do it for us. I don't know. We'll see. No TikTok.
So with some plunder now? 2-man record?
Nah, I'm about to go to the gym. I'll go to the gym tonight.
Alright. Go to the gym. Alright.
Ever since they started 24 hours, it's nice to have that back. I go.
They're open 24? They open 24?
Yeah, Planet Fitness is open 24 hours.
Oh,
Monday,
shit.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then yeah, not on Friday or Saturday or Sunday, but Monday through Thursday they are. So I've been trying to hit it up, get a little bit of cardio in.
Alright, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Go.
So I'll be over there.
Get it.
Bumping that Exodus by DMX. Check that shit out. Oh, AD says peace out. Blood.
So, AD.
Right on for
Hey,
tuning
Keith.
in. Right on for the comments.
Have fun
Appreciate
with
it.
us.
Appreciate the
Chill.
participation, man.
Hell yeah.
All right,
Day
so
one.
let's get the fuck out of
The
here.
1 month.
So what?
We out.
Well,
Let's get Womack off the road before he
peace.
fucking crashes.
For real.
Watch out for them chupacabras and the black eyed kids, bud.
The black eye kid.
Black eyed kids. All right, we out. Peace.
All right. Late.
Bake.